Push until we overflow, that's just how the story goes. Yeah.
This is something that my grandfather told me, which is that anyone can take a picture, but not everyone can make a photograph.
Push until we overflow, that's just how the story goes. Yeah. Push until we overflow, that's just how the story goes.
So my journey in photography actually started with my grandfather, who was kind of an amateur photographer, started taking pictures during World War II, and he gave me a camera for my 12th birthday. I think it was probably around 25 years ago was when I got my first Leica, which was an M3 that I actually traded an artwork to a friend of mine for the camera. My work is a little bit all over the place in terms of material. So I studied photography. In school, I actually studied painting, and today I make sculpture and many different forms. And I never really thought of photography until I made this book as something that I would show publicly. It was always actually more of a personal project and a way to look when you're traveling, especially, that focuses your attention in a different way from just being in a place. I find that it makes you look deeper and harder at the environment that you're surrounded with. And the other aspect of photography was documenting my work. The museum and the gallery will always shoot their version of what the artworks look like, but it tends to be very cold. No emotion, no aesthetic in it. So I would often shoot my work in the exhibitions with people next to it, children looking at it, different lighting scenarios that would not showcase the work in the brightest, most obvious kind of way. And you know, the camera in a way is a kind of equalizer between all of the different ways that I work. And the idea is that your particular viewpoint, you have a couple very basic inputs, and through that you're able to achieve something quite unique. This one, when I first got it, I was kind of like, oh, it's gonna get dirty, and then I was like, yeah, whatever. So this one's my favorite, obviously. This one, yeah, this was the monochrome as well. I mean, the M for me felt very similar to this kind of early cameras that I used. And I think there's something about the rangefinder, just the magic of having that moment where these things are aligning and the kind of analog quality about it. Even with the M system, where the lenses from, the 1960s will still fit on a digital M today. The ease of use with it is much more fluid and dynamic with this setup way. You can see in everything that I make, the couch that I'm sitting on is something that I designed, many of the, furniture pieces that I live with. Ergonomics and physical design is something that I have such an obsession level attention to detail with. And Leica for me has always been not only about the functionality of the camera, but also just the beautiful quality of how it works. It's one of these companies that has not abandoned things that it learned 50 years ago and integrated them into new technology, and been quite slow, actually considerate when introducing new technology to something that was so pure from the past. It's just a beautiful object.
That was a great line.